Hello and welcome to today's episode of Sip It and Spill It.
We are your hosts, Lauren and Al. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And today is a World Book Day special. So we have come dressed as characters from childhood stories. So I am from The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
And I'd like you to hazard a guess at what I'm from.
Peter Pan.
That would be wrong.
Alice in Wonderland. I actually have an Alice in Wonderland time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. I don't know why I was so shocked.
We're all mad here.
Yeah.
I have the Cheshire Cat just there.
I'm just here.
I'm just here. So what are you sipping?
Oh. This mug is so cringe, I can't. It's Mrs. Super Cool.
Mm.
This is not my mug.
Oh, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. She bought it especially for today's show.
I bought it because I thought it was cringy, and now I'm actually using it, and I'm like, it really is. Mrs. Super Cool.
That's what you're sipping.
Guess.
Coffee.
Nailed it. What are you sipping?
Hazard a guess.
Can I sniff it? Is it alcoholic?
Uh-huh.
Is it a cheeky little rosé?
It is. I thought, why not? In the spirit of World Book Day.
Why not?
Let's get into it. So, let's do Pit and Peak of the week. Pit and Peak of the week this week. My peak would be probably watching you get into a Cheshire Cat onesie.
Cruel.
Why?
So cruel. Well, my peak is going to be watching you get out the Cheshire Cat onesie from where it was stored.
Oh yeah, that was a challenge and a half.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I do love a onesie though. They are dead soft.
It is very cosy. I think this is the coziest I've been.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Pit of the week. Probably the price of dental work. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah, that's very true.
Those of you that have followed along, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Pit and peak for you?
My peak is not my pit. I'm just gonna say it's my sleep. The pit is my sleep. I'm just not sleeping. I think which is ironic because I literally make content online to help people sleep, yet I struggle to sleep myself. Or stay asleep. I'm waking up so much in the night. But yeah, that's my pit and peak. Hello.
What are your pit and peaks of the week?
Please share.
Please, I hope one of your peaks is seeing us two dressed like absolute fools, celebrating World Book Day and all things literature, because that's what we're going to do today. We are going to discuss favourite books, book series, authors who are probably unrecognised and undeserved.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like those that are sliding under the radar.
100%. Yeah.
Books that we're reading, or currently reading, books that we've read this year. And we might even broach into a subject that's a bit taboo.
Well, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll do it, but we will. You'll
brave.
have to listen to our arguments for and against before 100%. You make. So
I say 100% so much.
I know.
I don't
fine.
do it in day-to-day life though. Just
I
when
say
we're
like
sat
quite
here.
a lot as well.
I do.
But
We're working on it.
yeah, it's
Don't judge us.
We're working.
Quick reminder that we are on
All socials.
We've got YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. I was going to say LinkedIn. We're not on LinkedIn.
No, we're not on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional place.
We're definitely not there.
We are not on that.
TikTok, Instagram. Did I go through everything? I think I did.
Spotify.
Yeah, you can find us there. Please follow, subscribe, like, leave comments. Join us on this wonderful adventure.
But yeah, let's get into it.
What are you reading at the moment? What's your current read?
My current read. My current read is The Buried Crown.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, so it's kind of, I don't want to say a kid's book, but it kind of is. It's like children's literature. It's about the findings at Sutton Hoo.
All right. Okay.
But in story form, it's actually really good. Did it once as a guided reading.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good book. So I'm reading that just because I'm going through an audiobook phase.
I tried it.
Yeah, I'm started falling asleep listening to audiobooks.
It's not a bad way to fall asleep.
No.
I tried it and then realised it's not for me.
I can't get over that the cat's not scented. So
we're gonna have to share a picture of what we look like for the Spotify listeners who can't see.
We're gonna have to. Well, I tell you what, we'll put it as a thumbnail.
Well, yeah, we will.
Rather than it being the podcast artwork,
we'll just share us. We can add video actually on Spotify, so I will definitely add the video for this.
Oh, it's a little comical.
So
audiobook wise though, War of the Worlds.
I love War of the Worlds. I love what's the musical? Jeff Wayne, is it?
Yeah.
I love that so much.
It's touring.
I know, and I really want to go, and I don't know anyone who'll go with me. Will you go with me?
Well, so interesting fact for you.
Are you going?
So, I bought my parents' tickets for Christmas. Not Christmas just gone, the Christmas before.
Right.
But they can't go.
Oh. So you're going?
We'll discuss this off air.
Oh, okay.
It's on a Sunday night though.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll discuss it. But yeah, so I started listening to the audiobook just so I can prepare myself for it.
I love it. When I used to travel down to Cornwall when I was younger, it was like
the go-to playlist.
The big family holiday. No, my uncle would put on that cassette. I'm sure it was a cassette.
It was a cassette.
Car.
My mum used to have it.
And we would listen to it on the drive down, and oh my gosh, it brings
incredible.
back so many lovely memories for me.
And it's incredible.
It's so good, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll discuss that. What are you currently reading?
Currently reading the Akatar series.
Elaborate.
Fantasy mixed with romance. Little bit smutty.
She's reading smut.
I'm reading smut.
She's reading smut. Have you seen that TikTok where that audiobook listener's like, someone comes up to her and says, "Oh, what are you listening to?" and takes headphones off? I feel like that's what you'd be like if you were listening to it as an audio.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But no, I'm reading them, and they're all right. They're all right. You should give them a read after. Okay. They're all right because they're not as smutty as
what people think.
Yeah, it's not. The first one's not at all, really.
Is it like 50 Shades?
No.
All right.
No.
I did like 50 Shades.
50 Shades was all right.
I didn't like the film though. I just can't get over these antennas. Yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of the film. I feel like they could have cast it better.
Yeah.
That's all we'll say on that.
Yeah. What do you think about Twilight? Did you read the Twilight books?
No.
Okay, I have them. You can read the Twilight books. Because they're not like the films.
Are they not?
No.
Is it a bit like the Potter series where so much was missed out?
They've missed things out, yeah, but it's alright. Twilight is like one of those things with me where I know how bad it is. I'm aware of how terrible Twilight is, but I love it so much.
I like the shiny faces.
I have to watch the Twilight films at least once a year, if not.
Do you?
More. Yeah. When I was younger, I went through a phase where literally every single night I'd get home from college. This was in my depressive era. I mean, I've still not left it, but I get home from college, I would make myself pasta with like this tomato sauce I used to do. I used to sit at the table and I used to prop up my phone against something on the table and I used to watch Twilight every day. Don't do it anymore.
She does.
Also, any fellow ratties, make yourself known. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not in on this, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Twilight came out. No, it's because you said 50 Shades and yeah.
Okay, what's a ratty?
Are you on the thing on Facebook? The Twilight? See we're posting. Little rats. No? Okay, never mind. Right, I'll show you later.
Okay. So why could you not gel with audiobooks?
I find with audiobooks I always have to be doing something. So I'd be like cleaning around my house or something or walking and then I'd get distracted and like they'd be talking about something and I'd just be like, what the hell? When did this happen? get distracted too quick.
This chair's really creaky today.
It is very creaky today.
I know. So, we're going to discuss authors.
Okay.
Book series.
Yep.
This is kind of following on from a comment that we got about books.
It is kind of, yeah.
And it's kind of like...
It's just manifested into an episode instead of
like a full-on thing.
Are we going to do the bowl today? We might do the bowl to finish.
We'll see what comes up later.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask this question to you. And I've asked you this question before.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you again. Virginia Andrews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The book series Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah.
And that whole petals on the wind, if there be thorns. Do you think it was appropriate that age 9 I was reading that?
No, not at all.
For those of you that don't know, the Flowers in the Attic series is about a very disturbed family. A very disturbed family. And a lot of things happen that were probably a bit too mature for a 9-year-old.
I don't know. Do you remember reading that for the first time? And what were your thoughts? Were you like...
WTF?
Yeah. Oh, did you understand it though?
I don't think I understood the whole siblings giving birth, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think I grasped that, and I quite understood what was going on with that dynamic there. But I do remember reading it, and I remember the bookmark that I had as well. It was a cat. It was a cat bookmark. And but I just remember it just being on the table in like year 4.
That's just crazy.
I know, and nobody policed it either.
You know what's really strange that you said that was in year 4? In year 4, I was reading Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I was not taking that in.
No.
How? No way. It just proves that our teacher at the time was clearly just not observant
just
whatsoever.
Not there.
So.
But it's just bizarre, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
I was 9. Are you 9 in year 4? Yeah, you are.
8, 9, yeah.
8, 9, yeah. But I just remember reading it. And I just remember...
Think about my son reading that. Because that's how old he is.
No. I won't let him.
I wouldn't let him.
For those of you, if you've not read them, you should probably read them.
Yeah.
They are incredibly well written. But I am going to throw it out there. Some of the language that is used was very much of the time, shall we say. So you need to take it with a pinch of salt. But I often reread that series. I would say it's probably one of my favourite series to read.
Is it?
I love it. I don't love the content though.
I love it, but I don't love what happens.
Yeah, but I like the flow of the story.
Yeah, you like.
Shall we say?
Yeah.
And I like the fact that, like sometimes when you pick up a sequel to a book, and you're a bit like, how have they got here?
Yeah.
Where's this come from? How are they now here? Whereas that, it's very flowy.
That's good.
And I like that. So yeah, that was my controversial 9-year-old thing. Can't believe you're reading Lord of the Rings in year 4.
Yeah. I was.
That's bizarre.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Let's stay on the subject of controversy.
Are we gonna do it?
We're gonna go there just because I don't think as a duo we could ever not discuss it.
Yeah, because it was a huge part of our lives. It was a major part of our lives.
And we're gonna hold our hands up and say we don't agree with her as a person.
No.
We don't.
Not at all.
We don't agree with her views. We don't agree with what she stands for.
We are completely separating the content from the creator.
Yeah,
and
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And without the book series that we're going to discuss.
I mean, some of you will probably have guessed.
Yeah.
what it is by now.
But that's how we grew up.
It was
We grew up
like
with
I
that.
started reading these books when I was 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you remember queuing up at the bookshop to go?
Yeah.
At midnight when number 5 came out?
I do. I had them all on the day of the release.
Mm.
From 4 onwards, I was getting them.
Yeah, when at midnight, because the bookshops and Tesco used to start selling them from midnight.
So if you haven't guessed by now, we are talking about the Harry Potter book series, which...
And we are going to do a nod to the films, and we're going to do a nod to the new TV series that's coming out. We'll discuss casting as well.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And we'll talk about like typecast and who we would
like
to be back, shall we say. But I'm just going to reiterate, we don't condone her.
Not at all.
And we are very much, she's over here, the book is over here.
Yeah. We know that there's problematic parts of the book.
Hands down.
We completely
know
understand
it's
that.
Sprinkled with
there's
derogative terms.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Typecasting, names, things like that. We are aware and we are... But
it was such a huge part of our life when we were younger. And for me, it got me through some pretty dark times.
Gotcha. It gave you a sense of community though as well.
And it gave you an escape.
Because when they were being released, we were the age of the characters.
Yeah. I think that was the main thing, is that you felt such a connection there.
Yeah.
And I remember in primary school we would play Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We would play Harry Potter.
I was always Harry.
I was always Hermione. And then another friend was Ron.
The lesser known of the 3. But
I'm Hermione Granger. And you are?
I'm going to bed before one of you comes up with another fun idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled. Let's discuss the films though.
As their own separate thing again, though. They're amazing. I love the Harry Potter films, but there's too much that's missing from the books for me.
I will go to my grave with this. I believe that the original production of Harry Potter should have been done as a television series. Or like when they split into 2, they should have split each book into 2. But I agree with that they probably didn't know the success it was going to have.
Yeah.
Because it was literally out of nowhere.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Is it someone drilling or something?
Someone's probably chainsawing some wood.
Yeah, so I love the films. I did love the films.
I did love the films. I felt like there was too much of the book missing though.
Yeah. I'm excited to see the series in a way because I want to see some things.
I think they're going to include all the bits that the films didn't.
I really hope so.
I really want the house elves to have a big part.
Yeah, I do.
I really want Peeves to be in it.
Yeah.
I really want all the little things. Like I want the backstory of the Bloody Baron. I want everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want everything to do with our childhood that we can watch and look back and go, oh God, do you remember that? Yeah. Whereas when you're watching the films, you'd be like, oh well, actually, no, that part didn't happen.
Yeah, well, my son read the Harry Potter books recently, and then we watched one of the films, and he was so mad. He was so angry. He was like, they've missed this, they've missed that. And I was like, yeah, how do you think we felt?
I know. We watching them as... But I remember, do you remember watching part 2?
Mm-hmm.
We were what, 18?
Yeah. 19.
18, 19.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, that's what we grew up with. And that it was an emotional time watching that.
Yeah, I sobbed.
Because you knew it was the end of an era.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
I made Harry Potter my personality for such a long time. It was like everything about me. Oh yeah, that's Lauren. She's obsessed with Harry Potter. I even got a tattoo.
You've got a tattoo? Have you got a tattoo?
How did you know?
Why did I not know this?
Yeah.
No, you've not.
Yes, I do. Guess what tattoo I've got? How do you not know? First of all, how the hell do you not know that?
Have you got Deathly Hallows?
Yeah.
Where?
On my, like, just above my hip bone.
No, you've not.
Yes, I do.
I've never seen this tattoo in my life.
I mean, when do I get my hip bone out for you?
Why have
I'll show you later.
I feel like that is like such a good TikTok thing that we just did.
No, because
it was so unplanned. The pure look on my face must have been.
Yeah.
I never knew that. But yeah, it was you.
Yeah. And then now I'm like, it's so difficult. I read this thing and someone was like, all these 30-year-olds just need to get a grip because, you know, J.K. Rowling's this awful person and I don't give a crap about how much the books have helped you when you were younger. You just need to get over it because, you know, she's a terrible human and she's done all these terrible things. And I'm like, it's so easier said than done because
I mean, she helped a lot of people. It was a huge
part of my life.
Yeah, and she helped a lot of millennials get through.
Yeah.
Finding themselves.
And if someone's not been through that or not been through that at the same level, I think it's great if someone can completely just go, you know what, it served its purpose, but whatever. It's difficult, isn't it?
It is.
Because you have this weird guilt feeling as well, like...
Yeah,
I feel guilty for still liking Harry Potter. Because I don't agree with anything that she says.
No. Oh. At all. But it was a big part of us.
Yeah.
Do you know another series, though, that never got the hype?
Go on.
And I've told you about this so many times. Is the Jenny Nimmo series, The Children of the Red King. I love that series. If you've not read that, you probably should. It's by Jenny Nimmo. She writes about... It's basically... It's not like Harry Potter. It's not. But they go to a school where... So they inherit gifts from the... When I'm gonna...
So they go to a school that's like Castle and...
Well, yeah.
They're magic.
No, they're not magic. They've got gifts.
No, I know, yeah.
And so they're all children, descendants of the Red King, which was like this powerful sorcerer. And so they've all got these like magic gifts. And it's like, basically, something happens each school year and they all need to work together to like save something.
Like in Harry Potter.
Like in Harry Potter, yeah. But I don't know. I recommend these books to everybody.
Yeah.
I love them.
You always recommend them.
They're an easy read as well.
I love an easy read.
They're a really easy read. And what they're really, really good at, and what Jenny Nimmo is a fantastic author with, is very similar to Rowling, where you can put that picture into your head straight away.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to do that.
Yeah.
You can picture exactly all of the words, all of the people, all of the events that take place are all there in your head. And I think that's a very skilled author.
It is very skilled. And I know that some people don't see images in their head when they're reading. I don't understand that. But I know what you're saying, because some books you'll read and it'll be very faint and they've not described things well enough for you to truly get a picture. Yeah.
But you don't want to read a paragraph on a setting description.
No.
Saying that like the moon was half risen and the fog was surrounding everything. But the language that you can use to describe that, you instantly go,
yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very skilled author.
Definitely.
And so, like we've said countless times, I don't agree with her.
But she's talented. You can't deny that.
No,
Nobody can deny
her
that.
writing skill is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Children of the Red King, get on that. What series do you like?
So many. When I was younger, I was really into the Princess Diaries books. Read them all.
Have you heard about the new film?
Yeah, don't get me excited.
Why?
I love it.
I can't wait.
I love the Princess Diaries.
No, she was obsessed when she had all of the books, and I never got onto the hype. And once she'd finished reading them, she'd give them to me to read.
Absolutely love the Princess Diaries. Never did. So good.
Love the film though.
Yeah, the films.
Anne Hathaway was such a good
I
film.
don't like the first one. I don't like the second one because it's not like the books. Just saying. If you've read the books, you know.
Do you know what I was never behind? Lord of the Rings.
stabbing me
I
in the heart.
just know.
I love Lord of the Rings. That was going to be my next one. I love Lord of the Rings.
I just couldn't do it, you
love.
know.
Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, love.
I mean, I've watched all the films.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. Can't fault them.
But I'm just a bit like... The books are just dead long.
Yeah, but they're so good.
They're dead long, and they're those type of books where the print is tiny.
I know, I love it. You can read it like right up to your face.
I know.
Sorry, my hair's really annoying me today because of this cat thing.
Meow.
Love Lord of the Rings. Hunger Games.
Hunger. Oh, how have we not talked about that?
I know. Love. Although the last book really irritated me. I just didn't vibe with it. I felt like it was rushed.
Why?
I just did. Didn't like it.
Okay. Have you read The Heartstopper?
I've not read Heartstopper, but I've watched Heartstopper.
You need to read the books, or at least listen to the audiobooks.
Yeah, I might.
Incredible. Have you listened to Solitaire yet?
Solitaire. What do you mean? What?
If you have listened or read Solitaire,
What's Solitaire?
and you agree that Lauren is like the main character, comment below. And she needs to do it.
What's Solitaire?
You're just...
But what is it?
I'm not telling you.
Is it a book?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me? Oh, my phone's there. Remind me later. Okay.
Not in like a awful, vindictive, you're like the main character of this book. I just feel like you relate with her.
Okay.
I really do.
I'll give it a go.
But Alice Osman? Alice Osman. That's what she's
Yeah.
called. Incredible.
Yeah.
Obviously, she started with graphic novels.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss. Loved Heartstopper. Loved the casting for Heartstopper as well.
Oh, I love the casting for Heartstopper.
Don't think they could have done it better.
No, not at all.
Really don't. Really, really don't. Casting for Lord of the Rings was really good.
Yeah, and I know that it's a little controversial, Lord of the Rings as well, because there's like no women in it, and the women, there's only one point where women speak to each other, and it's a mother and a daughter, and they're just extras really, and they have like one word between them.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
What an eye opener.
Yeah, there's no. Well, there's obviously women in it, but
They just don't speak.
they don't speak to each other.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
What other book series?
I love Lord of the Rings. So we've done Twilight, Harry Potter,
Jenny
Lord of the
Nimmo,
Rings,
John of the Red King, Heartstopper,
Princess Diaries,
Princess Diaries,
Hunger Games,
Hunger Games.
Vampire Diaries. Did you read them?
No, never got on that hype. I never watched the show.
It's really good until the last season.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what audiobook I did listen to the other day?
What?
Well, I finished Alice in Wonderland and then I started Dracula.
I love Dracula. Have you read it before?
No.
Oh, I love Dracula. I've got the book if you want to read along.
Do you remember The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime?
Oh my god, I loved that book.
I feel like that was my first awakening to neurodivergency.
100%. Again, I'm saying 100% again, but yeah.
Like that was like the
Yeah.
almost take a step back and go, oh my god, this is me.
I know, I really enjoyed that book. But
we went to go and see it. We went to go and see the when it was a show. We went with school.
I didn't go to that.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Oh.
Don't know why.
I did.
I think.
I think I did.
I think.
I think I saw a putty cat.
I did. I think I. I don't know. I can't remember going, but I think I definitely wanted to go. I didn't go. Other favorite books, just random books like classics. Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre, love.
Love Jane Eyre.
Frankenstein.
I've not read Frankenstein. You know.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, love.
Alice
Jekyll and Hyde.
Alice in Wonderland.
Love.
And do you know what picture book I'm really loving at the minute?
What?
Aside from The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Love that.
But I'm really, really going through Benji Davis' stint
I don't know who that is.
The Storm Whale.
Oh no, yeah, I do know who that is. Yeah.
Grandma Bird.
Do you know one of my favourite picture books is Paper Dolls?
Interesting.
I really like that book. I think it's just there's something about it that I don't know. I love it.
Do you know what book I feel didn't get the hype it deserved because of The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Hare?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. The panda. Yeah. What's it called?
Big Panda Tiny Dragon.
Yeah.
I feel like that was incredible.
Yeah.
And I feel like because The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Hare was so... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's impeccable. And I love it.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
I love Charlie Mackesy. And I think his illustrations are incredible. I think his wording is outstanding. But I think Big Panda Tiny Dragon is up there with it.
Yeah.
And I think because it didn't get the recognition it deserved, it kind of died off.
Yeah.
But I bought it for everybody.
We've got it. You got it for us, yeah.
I buy it for everyone. And because I used to buy the boy,
yeah, we've got that. We've got us that as well.
And then Tiny Panda.
yeah.
Is it Tiny Panda Big Dragon or Big Panda Tiny Dragon?
Big Panda Tiny Dragon, I think.
But it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm on about, I'm gonna Google it now.
I'm trying to think of the book series. My mind's gone completely blank. Spiderwick Chronicles, Series of Unfortunate Events.
Spiderwick Chronicles.
Yeah,
it's Big Panda Tiny Dragon. If you've not seen it, it's this. Go and
have a look.
Just do it. In terms of like self-help and like
yeah,
motivation and experiencing dark days.
I think it's because it's not a wall of text. Because I don't know if you're like me, but when I'm feeling unmotivated and just feeling meh, I don't want to read.
No, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
A load of self-help like paragraph. I'd rather seeing something like some nice imagery and like having some like positive affirmations, motivational quotes.
Are you scared of storms? Asked Tiny Dragon. Maybe once, said Big Panda, but I've survived them all and I've learned I don't need to be afraid.
Stunning.
It is, and I feel like it needed a bit more recognition. I really, really do, and I stand by that.
I definitely agree.
Because I think it was impeccably done. Spiderwick Chronicles, absolutely adored the books. Hated the film.
Yeah.
Series of Unfortunate Events, books were absolute top tier. Film, bottom tier. TV series, middle tier.
Yeah, to be fair, the film with Jim Carrey though, I quote the thing all the time when he's being the dinosaur.
I mean,
back to prehistoric times when dinosaurs ruled the world.
I mean, yeah, but it was shocking.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. But Jim Carrey was wait, and who else was in it that was really good? Oh,
the woman from Devil Wears Prada.
Meryl Streep.
The
woman from Devil Wears Queen Meryl Streep.
The go that is Meryl Streep. Yeah, but her name forgot me.
She was great in it.
She was incredible. I think with the film, what they did with the film was they tried to recreate the magic of Harry Potter.
But yeah, okay.
I think they tried to get something out whilst the book was still in its heyday.
I want to say that I did like the TV series.
Much prefer the TV series.
But I didn't finish it.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Get out.
Okay. I don't know. I just lost interest in it.
No. TV. Books here. Film here. TV series.
I agree with that. But
Spiderwick Chronicles, they could have done so much more with.
They really could have. They
let the books down.
It annoyed me, if I'll be honest, because it deserved so much better.
It really, really did, and I just don't get why they didn't take a chronicle at a time. I don't get why they just kind of... That's why I don't get when they do like films based on kids' books. I don't get why they try and cram so much of it into one film.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different for the Potters because half of them weren't written. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But like with Spiderwick Chronicles and Series of Unfortunate Events, you've got your films ready made.
Yeah.
Because each film could be a book.
But
But they just
obviously not.
ruined it.
Okay. I want you to give me a book which you also really like the film, and I already have one if you want me to go first. A book that you love, but you also love the film.
Okay.
Coraline. I love the book. I love the film.
I agree.
Okay, go on.
I do agree, but it's not mine.
No.
Oh, right, okay. I love Coraline.
No, I'm asking you for yours. Yeah, I loved it.
Mine's Alice in Wonderland.
Which film, though?
The original. The cartoon. The Disney one.
Yeah.
The live action is good.
It's good, but there's just something off about it.
Yep, the live action has got the magic and the essence that you get when you read Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, okay.
And I love it. I'm actually going as a Cheshire Cat for World Book Day. If you are dressing up for World Book Day, though, who are you going to be? What are your kids going as? Yeah, there's a good question to ask. And we'll do a poll on Insta.
Go on.
Are you a buy a costume?
Or make a costume.
Or a DIY costume maker?
I've done both.
But you are like queen of DIY costumes.
I, one year, completely forgot that it was World Book Day. And the school, as well, didn't really communicate that it was World Book Day. And as a parent, you've got so much going on. I remember it being like 2 days before. And finding out and being like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And I was like, Charlie Bucket. And he looked at me and he was like, no. I was like, Charlie Bucket, dead easy, I'll make you a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Smashed it. It looks sick.
Do you know what I'm not behind, though?
What?
And it's going to cause some controversy with you.
Go on.
I'm not behind when kids on World Book Day, obviously being a teacher, don't come as book characters.
Yeah, like mine did last year. Yeah. Didn't have a choice.
No, I know.
It was difficult.
But like, and I'm not behind like they come as a foot. They wear like a city kit.
Yeah.
Not behind that. It's like, no, you're not from a book. You are missing the essence of World Book Day. I didn't dress up for World Book Day last year.
I remember that.
I wore a Boy the Mole, Fox and the Hare. I don't know what I just said. The Boy the Mole. What's the book? The Boy the Mole, the Fox.
The hare.
And the Hare. There's a horse.
The horse, not a hare.
Oh, is that where I went
the
wrong?
horse,
The Boy the Mole, the Fox and the Horse.
Yeah.
Have I been saying the hare the whole time?
I don't know, but it's not that.
No, it's not the hare. Apologies if I've been saying hare. I just wore a quote from that as a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Because last year I wanted to put the emphasis on picture books.
Yeah.
And illustrations rather than a book. But this year I'm going dressed up. So yeah, crafter or pre-bought. Let us know.
We did pre-bought last year. We did Mario and Luigi.
Pick your battles.
It pained me, but yeah, pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
And they reuse them for
Everything.
Halloween as well.
Yeah.
So this year, Harry Potter.
So yeah, thanks for coming.
Look at this.
I know. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for being a part. We're not going to do the bowl today.
We'll
do double bowl next time.
We'll do double bowl next time. But if you've got any bowl suggestions,
please let us know.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming and listening to our rambles about books and stories and everything else in between.
DVD.
Before we go, safe space.
Yeah, we hope that you can relax here and feel free to be yourselves in this safe space.
If you need support, reach out.
Definitely, please reach out. I should probably find some some numbers and put them in the description. And yeah. And
for anybody stateside, keep going.
Keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep going. But yeah, we've been Sip It and Spill It.
We have been Lauren and all.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.